Hey guys, this is CK at CK Education, and today I want to share a story with you about a student named Kate. And very smart kid. Kate did very well and got huge increases in her score, and everything went well. But she's very smart, did very well. But as time went by, like after the test, and I heard from her mom, and I heard from her and even some of her friends, she wasn't doing so well, and I wondered why. And I found out that Kate is extremely smart and she's very studious, but I think she was smart. She is smart, but she was sort of suffocated, I mean, not literally, but she felt very suffocated. Her mom is a doctor, and I've seen many cases like this where the parents, studied really hard, worked very hard, and made a career, made a name for themselves, are doing very well. And the problem is sometimes they push their kids too much, and their kids just feel suffocated, and they sort of lash out. And I heard that Kate sort of started doing this and did things she should not be doing without her mom knowing. And I didn't tell her mom any of these things, but she this kind of thing went on. So it's very unfortunate because she has so much potential, and I don't quite know exactly what happened, but she where she left off, but I hope she's okay. But these are just sad stories because kids have so much potential, and a lot of times parents think that by pushing them hard, the kids will do better and get more motivated. But I think that's a very short-term view. You want your kids to have long-term success, happiness, not just the results, but happiness in those results. And sometimes when you push them too hard, you make all the choices for them, and they feel like they have no say. They don't. I mean, they just never reach the potential that they could reach. And so I think she was one of those cases. But it's a very sad thing. But let me tell you, when she started out in math, in reading and writing, she started out at 630, her score. And then in math, she started out at 510 for a total of 1140. Okay, so a little bit on the lower side. When she finished with me on a real test, her reading and writing score was 750. She went up 120 points in reading and writing alone. And then in math, she got a 730, which was a 220 point increase. So really one of the biggest score increases in recent memory, 340 point total increase. She went from 1140 to 1480. Which is a 340 point increase. Huge increase. I mean, she did an incredible job. And while she was with me, she seemed motivated, she seemed happy, and everything was okay. But I think as she got closer and closer applying to colleges, and she just felt so much pressure from her mom, and that was very unfortunately to her detriment, to both of their detriments. And I think the relationship suffers, and it's just not good, So anyway, but I do hope she's okay now. I hope she's doing well. I'm not really sure, but I hope she is. But unfortunately, I've seen many cases like this. So I urge parents. I understand that you want your kids to do well, but and I do too. I'm a parent as well. But there's a way to do it. There's an effective way to do that, and there's a very ineffective way to do that. There's a short-sighted way to do that, and there's a long-sighted, and you got to play the long game on this. And it's not just about getting this immediate result at the expense of their long-term happiness or at the expense of your relationship, and those kinds of things we have to keep in mind as parents so that we don't, cause more harm than good. We all have good intentions, but we have to be very careful in how we express those things to our kids. So I would just urge parents, you want to support your kid more than pushing them. You want to get them involved in the process and help support their natural abilities, passions, and talents. Not something that they have no talent whatsoever for doing. Not something that you're pushing them to do something they have absolutely no desire to do, that won't work anyway. And so you really want to see what their innate, their natural talents are, their natural abilities and passions, and help them discover that, help them develop that, and help their, turn those dreams into reality. And that's a better long-term for their own happiness and success and meaning in life. That's what I would urge parents to do. But anyway, I can't control that, but I'm just encouraging you to do that. I hope you will. But anyway, I wanted to share that story with you, and so I hope you found it helpful. But like always, if you're interested in becoming one of my students, the best thing is to go to my website, ckeducation.org, and if you would fill out the SAT prep application form there, and at the bottom of a form there is the comment section, and in the comment section, if you can write in there why you think you would be a great fit as one of my students, then I will consider that in choosing which students I take. I just can't take all of the students who want to be my students, so I have to unfortunately select them. So, but until my next video, I hope you're well, and we'll talk to you again.